Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. Devin's Cards. Opening up some mail today. Some cool stuff in here. Definitely want to show you guys what I'm adding. You know, most of the stuff's PC, but I might have some stuff in there that I'm kind of prospecting for next year. I want to show you some of the prospects that I'm high on. But I want to do something cool too, man. I reached out to one of my guys who created me a college football 26 team builder. His name is 786 Will. Sure, most of you guys kind of know him that are in that community. Reached out to him and I was like, yo, bro, like I really need a cool like intro to my videos. So I reached out and I was like, yo, but I want it to be with the Honolulu dynasty that you made. So he created me the Honolulu Warriors. That's kind of like based off of the old school Hawaii uniforms with like Colt Brennan and stuff like that. So that's going to be my new entrance, man. My new intro. You know what I mean? I'm really, really excited for it. Really excited to just use it constantly. That's going to be my intro to all my videos. I appreciate all you guys who are like, comment, and subscribing, man. I'm going to go hard into this next year. I just started selling full time. I have it on my whiteboard here. February 22nd, I created my eBay store. You know what I mean? And it went better than I thought it was going to go last year, and I'm super excited for that. But now I'm ready to branch off, man. You know what I mean? So I have this box right here, ready to send to Comp C. I'm just going to go all in on Comp C. Also, it's just time for me to expand my brand. And like I said, I appreciate all you guys who are along for the ride. So we're gonna get into this mail day. Check out my new intro. Tell me what you think about it.
Make it feel great, you forget you in the States, might relocate so you can smoke on the Maui Wow, you can take like
We're out on our island. We're not doing anything to no one. We're just winning football games, having fun, and
going back to Honolulu just to get that Maui Wow.
All right, fellas, let's hop into this mail day. Once again, let me know in the comments what you think of my new intro. You know what I mean? I think it's dope, dude. Just because, like I said, like Will made that team for me, man. You know what I mean? Like, so I know it's like downloadable for anybody, but like that's my squad. I'm like 3 years deep into it. You know what I mean? It's really cool to me. So it's just cool that he added Colt Brennan in there and stuff like that. So nice little update to my channel. But yeah, man, let's hop into this mail day. So first package I got here is from my boy Jesse. Really got to know him over on Instagram. He is a big collector into Liberty, so I think that's where we kind of like hit it off, just because I was buying up some Liberty cards also, and he actually reached out to me. He saw that I was looking at some cards, and he actually sent some extras for me, man. So this is a cool one. He sent me this Colt Brennan Pigskins edition with Dennis Dixon, who was a dog, dude. He was amazing at Oregon. But cool one, man. I actually don't think I have the green parallel, man. So Jess, thanks, man. I appreciate you on that. And then he also threw in a little base Pofele. Can never go wrong with that. But the card I actually picked up here is this one right here. Kiko Huna. I'm hoping he comes to Hawaii. This is a refractor out of 299. He just went into the transfer portal. He's a Bishop Gorman kid. I want to say that he played high school ball with Micah. I'm not for sure on that one, but it would be dope if he came here, man. He's a Hawaiian kid from Honolulu, I believe. So having that Hawaii kid come back home, man, that'd be really dope. Just because since we unfortunately are losing Jackson Harris into the portal, it'd be cool to just kind of just pick right up, and pick up a guy like that. So fingers crossed with that. But shout out to my boy Jesse. Really appreciate him, man. Really cool dude in the hobby. Next card I picked up here too is the man I just talked about, Micah Elahado, base auto. I love how that rhymes, but I will continue to pick these up. This is my cheapest one I got. This was 15 bucks. 15 bucks shipped on eBay. I will take this all day. Of course, I want color, but his color prices are they're high to PC. You know what I mean? Like I'm not here to like flip these. So these are PC cards for me. You know what I mean? A big, it's awesome to be able to collect these cards. So for me, Micah Elahado base, I will take 15 bucks. Let's go. I'll take that any day of the week, man. So that's really cool. Next card here. I think there's another Hawaii card. Man, this one was cool. This was anytime I can find anything that's like numbered like 10 or lower, like in your PC in it, let's go, man. You know what I mean? It's like it's such a nice thing to pop up and see. So shout out to these guys, Triple Play. I got this card off of eBay. Cole McDonald on the gold. This is a gold variation for sure. Out of 10, 7 out of 10. Really cool. Love Cole. Cole's the man. You know what I mean. He follows me on Instagram and TikTok, which is just so cool, man. You know what I mean? Like just watching this kid, like he was a baller, dude. Like you know what I mean? I just wish he got like a better shot. Big quarterback, could do it all. You know, he's living life now though. You know what I mean? So it's cool for me to add some of his cards. He actually showed me his collection, which is really cool. You know, he has some nice stuff. He has some nice stuff of his own product. You know what I mean? I always wondered how athletes were with their own cards. So really cool ad there. And then this last package I got off of Discord. It's off my guy James. We're always making deals. He's another Hawaii fan. So we just strike some deals. But I was looking for some guys to prospect. You know what I mean? Because once again, I also you know I'm in this hobby to make some money on the side. You know what I mean? I have a 9 to 5, which most of you guys already know about. So for me, also owning or kind of creating my own sports card hustle or business is a dream of mine. So, I also have to remember, yeah, it's cool picking up, my PC stuff, but also let's prospect. So, all 4 of these cards I picked up, got a nice little lot, um, are all prospecting. So, first card I picked up here is this Drake Lindsay auto. Not the nicest auto, but high on this kid, man. He's a big kid. I always kind of wish they had like the stats on the back so we can talk a little bit more. But Drake Lindsay had a good year. I haven't seen anything about him going into the portal, so I'm pretty sure he'll be back from Minnesota. But yeah, I just like that. Once again, base stuff. Let's get it. Semi big one. You know what I mean? I know his color does pretty well, but LJ Martin on the first Bowman auto, just base. I will take it, man. BYU is a team to look out for, dude. I would love for BYU to run the table. You know what I mean? Will they? I don't know. But they just have one of those cool stories. You know what I mean? Baron Bachmeyer as their quarterback. LJ Martin is a big back, dude. This kid is someone to look out for. If you could pick up his autos, I would say pick him up. Next card I picked up here is this Jaden Greathouse. He was supposed to be maybe wide receiver 1 or 2 for Notre Dame this year, and it just never happened. Will he go in the portal? Interesting to think. You don't know. He has talent. The kid has the talent. You know what I mean? He has the size. I don't really know what happened this year. I don't know if it was mostly injuries or what, but I picked this one up just to kind of prospect. And this one is a nice one, kind of a bigger one. Bo Perbua at a 99 on card auto. Very surprised today he entered the portal. I really thought he was going to come back to Missouri, but I know Missouri is very high on the who's the other quarterback they just got? Another kid, Mark something from PA. But Bo is from York, PA. That's where I went to school. He went to Central. Good ball player. It'll be very interesting now to see where he goes. But I thought this card was really cool. Just on card auto at a 99. I will take it. I love this image. This was the big card I wanted out of it, but we just struck a deal for all 4 of them, so I took the deal. So once again, appreciate my guy James. Just to go back on some of the cards I picked up: Cole McDonald at a 10, Michael Elhado base, Kahuna, come home baby, let's go, and then some other cards. But once again, I really do appreciate you guys, man. I'm gonna continue to make these videos, continue to see my mug. You know what I mean? Follow me on TikTok, man. I'm definitely growing my TikTok. I'm on the road to 1K over there. Instagram, here on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll interact with all you guys, even the haters out there, because it's so funny. Even small content creators like myself, you still get those people in there that kind of, are just there to spread some negativity. But we're not all about that life. You know what I mean? So once again, I appreciate you guys. Communicate with me, man. Let me know what you're picking up. Once again, peace, love, stay blessed.